The silverback gorilla is the largest on Earth. And the strongest of the primates. It weighs twice as much as an adult human. The powerful sound of his chest beating can travel nearly 1.6 kilometers. Even through the dense jungle. A warning to other males to stay away. Meet Makumba. He is one of the most studied lowland gorillas in the world, and his achievements are among the greatest of any silverback gorilla. He has lived and ruled longer than most males, but now, at the advanced age of 40, his strongest days are over. The truth is, Makumba is past his prime. To remain king of the jungle, he must rely on more than just his size. The gorilla genome is 98% identical to the human genome, and, like us, they live close-knit social lives. With a family like this, Makumba doesn't have much peace. He has a clumsy teenager, 2 young children who are always causing trouble, and a daring 6-month-old baby who requires constant attention. Makumba's 2 wives also annoy him. Motherhood is tough. They need a father who does more than just show off. Makumba must prove he's still capable of protecting and providing for his family. Otherwise, they'll abandon him for a younger, fitter male. But leading a troop is a tough job for any silverback, especially here. The Congo Basin is larger than Alaska, covering nearly 2 million square kilometers of rainforest and swamps. The place may look lush, but nutritious food is surprisingly scarce. Competition is fierce, and there are large predators capable of killing the beasts. It's the dry season now, and life is getting tougher for all forest creatures. The largest animals face the biggest challenges. Thousands of kilometers of corridors crisscross the Congo, carved out by the largest forest animals on Earth. Forest elephants are a very different species from their savanna relatives.
Their straight tusks and smaller size make it easier for them to move through the dense forest. However, hauling a body weighing around 2,700 kilograms requires a lot of energy. Finding 32 kilograms of plants a day may seem easy, but the plants here are resilient. Their leaves are full of irritating toxins. So with every bite, the elephants get sicker and sicker. Fortunately, there's an antidote, but some elephants must travel hundreds of kilometers to reach it.
Like elephants, gorillas need to eat massive amounts of plants. Their large stomachs act as fermentation vessels, helping break down toxins and extract meager nutrients. But digesting more than 20 pounds of plants a day takes its toll. For a lactating mother, sitting and eating leaves doesn't provide enough calories. She needs 8,000 calories a day, twice that of a silverback gorilla. This is difficult to achieve during the dry season. In this forest, richer rewards can be found if you remember where to look. Navigating this giant maze of life requires amazing intelligence. The problem is, during the dry season, most trees are barren. But not all. Triplicositon fruit,
with 2.25 kilograms of sugar-rich pulp in each fruit, the size of a bowling ball. Triplicocetan fruits ripen only once a year and fall one by one. But some dangers are harder to avoid. Africa's largest cheetahs are said to live here, but they are rarely seen. Makumba is well aware of the danger. One of his wives bears scars from a near-fatal attack. But as long as the silverback stays close to his family, there is easier prey in the forest. All over the Congo, elephant trails lead to the same place. Many of them pass through Makumba's territory. Elephants have poor vision and are easily startled. A collision with a beast 10 times bigger than you is something they'd rather avoid. So Makumba leads his family to a place rarely visited. As night falls, it's important to find a safe place to sleep. Gorillas are too heavy to nest in trees, so they usually sleep on the ground. To keep his family safe, Makumba stands guard, ensuring the continuation of his formidable genetic legacy. The dry season has tested his leadership, but change is coming. These lumps of mud may not look like much, but they hide a bonus: termites. They contain as much protein as a steak and are rich in vitamins and fats that breastfeeding mothers need. But termite mounds are almost as hard as concrete. Fortunately, the tough Makumba is there to help. After a delicious feast, it's time to move on. Leading a family through the dry season is a tough challenge.
The dry season is mating season for mandrills. Families come together to form super troops of over 1,000 individuals. It's the largest gathering of primate species in nature. Now, the big males are everywhere, chasing their females.
If he wants to keep his harem, he must be prepared to fight. A 5-centimeter-long canine tooth can cause serious damage. Therefore, males of equal strength prefer to put on a show. If only looks could kill. He's still the leader for now, but he'll have to fend off many other competitors with so many giant apes around.
Elephants also gather. Their journey in search of medicine is almost over. Most of the time, they travel in small groups in search of scattered fruit. But in this particular spot, generations of massive impacts have transformed the dense forest into something massive. At any given time, as many as 200 elephants may gather here.
It's a rare opportunity to be part of a larger crowd. Families are reunited, new friendships are made, but they're here for the riches found underground. They contain vital chemicals that neutralize the toxins in their leafy diet. They also contain essential minerals for the growth of the monster's massive brains.
But mothers and their young must be careful. The largest males control the best mudflats. They are extremely aggressive when there are many females around. When elephants fight, it's best to stay out of their way. It takes a tropical storm to calm things down. Heavy rains also bring new opportunities. When the clearing is flooded, the fertile mudflats turn into pools.
Now, to stir the sediment, all the elephant has to do is blow. With the males dispersed, the mother can find a quieter spot. It's time to teach her calf how to make a soothing drink by blowing bubbles. The calf has another 4 years to learn from its mother about life in the Congo. Hopefully, one day it will return with its children
to share the secrets of this magical expanse hidden in the vast jungle. Makumba also found himself in a better place. He led his family to the edge of their area just in time for the rains. Water is everywhere, which is good if you can walk upright.
Gorillas are so closely related to humans that they are just a short evolutionary step apart. All the hardships of the journey were worth it. Wetlands brimming with new shoots.
Delicious and nutritious pulp. It's a shared oasis between gorillas and elephants. Just a few kilometers from Congo Bay, elephant herds always pass by. These two very different giants of the forest coexist peacefully. As long as they don't get too close, Makumba holds his ground, deflecting the threat, allowing his family to escape. Once they're safe, he withdraws with dignity, just in time for dessert. The rains brought an abundance of fresh fruit, a feast you could all eat. The only limit is the amount of sugar your child can eat. Now that he's guided his family through difficult times, perhaps the father can finally take a break. After 20 years of rule and 17 children, Makumba's legacy is unshakable. He's one of the most impressive silverbacks in recorded history. After all, in raising future giants, a father's work is never done.